Ready to get our hands dirty with the history of aqueducts? Today we're diving into the fascinating world of early water management, a crucial aspect of human civilization that often goes unnoticed. You know, those amazing structures that have been moving water for thousands of years? Aqueducts are just one piece of the puzzle, though. The story of water management is as old as human civilization itself. From the moment humans started settling down and farming, we've needed a way to get water from point A to point B. Imagine early farmers realizing that the success of their crops depended on a reliable water source. They couldn't just rely on rain, they had to get creative. And let me tell you, our ancestors were pretty ingenious about it. They didn't have modern technology, but they had something just as powerful: innovation and determination. Early civilizations in Mesopotamia, India, and China developed clever irrigation systems. These systems were the lifeblood of their societies, allowing them to grow surplus crops and support larger populations. They dug canals and ditches to channel water from rivers and lakes to their fields. These channels were meticulously planned and constructed, often stretching for miles to ensure that every part of their land received the precious water it needed. They even invented the shaduf, a simple but effective lever system for lifting water. This device, which consists of a long pole balanced on a pivot, allowed them to move water from lower to higher ground with minimal effort. These early efforts may seem basic, but they were crucial for the development of agriculture and the rise of cities. Without these innovations, large-scale farming would have been impossible, and human societies might have remained small and scattered. These early water management systems were the building blocks for the more complex aqueducts that came later. They laid the groundwork for future advancements in engineering and infrastructure. They represent the ingenuity and determination of humans to control their environment and build a better future. These early engineers were pioneers, pushing the boundaries of what was possible with the resources they had. It's a testament to the fact that even with limited resources, people can achieve incredible things when they work together. The construction of these systems required a collective effort, with entire communities coming together to dig canals, build ditches, and maintain the flow of water. And that's something worth remembering no matter what kind of work you do. Whether you're an engineer, a farmer, or anything in between, the spirit of collaboration and innovation that drove our ancestors is still alive today. So next time you turn on a tap or see a modern irrigation system, take a moment to appreciate the long history of human ingenuity that made it all possible. Now, let's head over to ancient Egypt, a civilization that thrived on the banks of the mighty Nile River. The Nile was not just a river to the Egyptians, it was the lifeblood of their civilization, providing water, food, and transportation. The Egyptians were masters of water management. They developed sophisticated techniques to harness the power of the Nile, ensuring that their fields remained fertile and their people well-fed. They knew that the Nile's annual floods were essential for their crops, as the floodwaters deposited nutrient-rich silt onto the land, rejuvenating the soil. But they also needed a way to control and distribute that water throughout the year. This was crucial for maintaining a stable food supply and supporting their growing population. That's where their impressive hydraulic engineering skills came into play. They designed and built an intricate system of canals, dikes, and basins to manage the water flow. The Egyptians built a network of canals, dams, and reservoirs to manage the Nile's flow. These structures allowed them to store water during the dry season and prevent flooding during the wet season. Their reservoirs were marvels of engineering, capable of holding vast amounts of water. This ensured that even during times of drought, they had a reliable water supply. They even constructed a canal, known as the Canal of the Pharaohs, to connect the Nile to the Red Sea. This ambitious project facilitated trade and communication with other civilizations. This incredible feat of engineering allowed them to transport goods and people over long distances. The canals became vital arteries of commerce, boosting the economy and enhancing cultural exchange. The Egyptians' understanding of water wasn't just practical, it was deeply intertwined with their religious beliefs. Water was seen as a divine gift, and its management was considered a sacred duty. They saw the Nile as the source of life and worshipped the god Hapi, who they believed controlled the river's floods. Hapi was often depicted as a bearded man with a potbelly, symbolizing abundance and fertility. This reverence for water is a reminder that engineering is not just about technical skill, it's also about understanding and respecting the natural world. The Egyptians' holistic approach to water management ensured their civilization's prosperity for millennia. Even today, the legacy of ancient Egyptian hydraulic engineering can be seen in modern irrigation techniques. Their innovative methods laid the groundwork for future advancements in water management. The story of hydraulic engineering in ancient Egypt is a testament to human ingenuity and the enduring power of nature. It reminds us that by working in harmony with the environment, we can achieve remarkable things. As we reflect on the achievements of ancient Egypt, we are inspired to continue exploring and innovating, always mindful of the delicate balance between human progress and the natural world. The Nile River, with its timeless flow, continues to be a symbol of life, resilience, and the incredible potential of human creativity. But when it comes to aqueducts, the Romans were the undisputed champions. Their mastery in this field was unparalleled, and their achievements still stand as a testament to their engineering prowess. These guys took water management to a whole new level. They didn't just build structures, they created lifelines that sustained entire civilizations. Roman aqueducts were engineering marvels, stretching for miles across hills, valleys, and even underground. These structures were meticulously planned and executed, showcasing the Romans' advanced understanding of engineering and architecture. They supplied water to bustling cities, luxurious bathhouses, and even fountains. The aqueducts were the arteries of the Roman Empire, bringing life-sustaining water to urban centers and rural areas alike. Talk about bringing running water to the masses. The Romans ensured that their citizens had access to clean, fresh water, which was crucial for public health and hygiene. One of the most famous Roman aqueducts is the Aqua Appia, built in 312 BC. This was the first aqueduct constructed by the Romans, marking the beginning of their incredible journey in water management. This engineering marvel stretched for over 10 miles, mostly underground, to bring fresh water to the heart of Rome. The Aqua Appia was a groundbreaking project that set the stage for future aqueducts. Another impressive example is the Aqua Claudia, which was completed in 52 AD. This aqueduct was a monumental achievement, reflecting the Romans' growing expertise and ambition in aqueduct construction. This massive aqueduct, supported by towering arches, carried water for over 40 miles. The Aqua Claudia's grand scale and architectural beauty made it one of the most iconic aqueducts of the Roman Empire. The Roman success in aqueduct construction wasn't just about brute force, it was about precision, innovation, and a deep understanding of natural principles. They had a deep understanding of hydraulics and used gravity to their advantage. By carefully calculating gradients and flow rates, they ensured a steady and reliable water supply. They also developed innovative techniques for surveying, tunneling, and constructing arches. Their use of tools like the chorobates and groma allowed them to achieve remarkable accuracy in their projects. Roman aqueducts weren't just functional, they were also beautiful, a testament to the Roman Empire's power and ingenuity. These structures combined utility with aesthetics, reflecting the Romans' appreciation for both form and function. The legacy of Roman aqueducts continues to inspire modern engineers and architects. Their innovative techniques and grand vision have left an indelible mark on the world, reminding us of the incredible achievements of ancient Rome. From the Aqua Appia to the Aqua Claudia, each aqueduct tells a story of human ingenuity, determination, and the relentless pursuit of progress. The Romans truly were the masters of aqueduct construction. Section 4. A Decline and Revival. Aqueducts through the Ages. After the fall of the Roman Empire, many aqueducts fell into disrepair. Without the Romans' centralized government and engineering expertise, maintaining these complex systems proved difficult. In the Middle Ages, water management often reverted to simpler methods like wells and cisterns. But the story of aqueducts doesn't end there. During the Renaissance, there was a renewed interest in classical knowledge and engineering. This led to the construction of new aqueducts inspired by Roman designs. Cities like Florence and Paris built impressive aqueducts to meet the needs of their growing populations. The Renaissance marked a turning point in the history of aqueducts. It showed that even after centuries of neglect, the ingenuity of the past could inspire and guide future generations. It's a reminder that progress isn't always linear, and sometimes we need to look back to move forward. Section 5. Modern Marvels. Aqueducts in the Industrial World. With the Industrial Revolution, the demand for water skyrocketed. Factories needed water for their processes, and growing cities needed water for their residents. This led to the development of even larger and more complex aqueducts, incorporating new materials and technologies. One example is the Canal de Briare, completed in 1896 in France. This canal, stretching over 37 miles and including 17 locks, connected the Loire and Seine rivers, facilitating trade and transportation. Another example is the Manchester Ship Canal, completed in 1894 in England. This canal, spanning 36 miles, transformed Manchester into a major inland port, demonstrating the transformative power of modern engineering. These modern aqueducts weren't just feats of engineering, they were symbols of progress and economic growth. They connected communities, facilitated trade, and fueled industrial development. They showed that humans were capable of reshaping the landscape on an unprecedented scale to meet their needs.